Welcome to the Suerte del Molino farm, Andalusia, Spain. The farmer's wife and I have decided to live in nature and not just visit nature. It's tough. The excavator, I have this beautiful machine to help me to build things and dig things, but the soil, it is so hard. It's difficult. The temperature right now, first week of October, 5 in the afternoon, is 35 degrees Celsius. It's about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Here I have my thermometer in the soil, 10 centimeters, it is 24. It's 11 degrees less. The humidity in the soil is about 15%, and the pH is 6-ish. So what do we learn from that? This clay soil, it has a high thermal conductivity, so it easily conducts the temperature, especially from lower in the earth where it is cooler. That's why the temperature is 24. The humidity, 15 to 20 is actually the lowest it goes in clay soil, and it does allow some plants to absorb it, but because it is so hard, it doesn't really happen. And the pH is not so bad. Also the salinity, there's not much salt, so the higher the pH, the more the precipitation of salts, and higher the salts, the higher the pH. Now this compaction of the soil, this did not happen mechanically here. We don't have heavy equipment except this 1-ton giraffe. So this just happened over time. And this compaction, it actually, there are various ways of testing it. And lots of spectrometers and electrical conductivity and Proctor laboratory tests, but the best is a visual test, and it looks compact. It's very difficult to work with. Also, to find out how hard it is, a visual test or a real test. Look how smooth it is here where the tooth of the excavator came. This is hard. So what can we do? This hardness happens when the humidity leaves this clay soil. Some capillary forces hold these fine particles together. Also some cohesion because of chemical composition, and then just because of its fine texture, the particles just stick together. So what will I do? Will I carry on with this swale? No, definitely not. This is just a waste of my time. I need a far bigger machine, or I need rain. There was some rain in the weather forecast, but it disappeared. But it will come again. So this swell should carry on right to the end. And I have to be clever to avoid these holm oaks. And to avoid them, I have to go a little bit higher with my line. And that means this holm oak, these roots will be caught in my excavation, but this tree is completely dead except for this side sprout. So I can perhaps come a little bit closer with the excavator. It will be good because the water, except for the rain that comes from the sky, usually, the other water comes from the mountain on the southern part, and it created a valley. So the water is much lower. Even on the highest part where it enters the property, it enters about 20 meters below the fence line. So it's very difficult to get the water from below to this area. But if this swale is made, I have one chance to get the water from there to this part. I'm a believer. Till next time, goodbye.